All right.
I'm following.
All right.
I'm following also, but as we're moving, I'm keeping a lookout for goblins because we ran into them last time.
You guys are goblin magnets. Shem, now as you get to where you're at, Shem, you can start to hear this. It almost sounds like teeth kind of chattering, and it's really light. Maybe the sound of like a snake, or maybe the sound of teeth chattering, like I said. And then all of a sudden, as you guys get a little bit closer to this pyramid, all of a sudden you start to, this rubble starts to kind of fly up everywhere out of these cracks, and a bunch of huge beasts start popping out. And I'm not talking huge. I'm not talking monstrosity huge of like huge monsters, but it kind of takes you back a little bit because it looks like they're giant honey badgers. And these giant badgers
Oh God.
basically appear and they're starting to surround you. And now, as they're not in the gouges anymore, you can hear them. They're hissing, and it looks like they are definitely going to attack you. And it looks like they're all, you kind of glance around and they're kind of they're in this formation. So we're going to go ahead and roll initiative, and you guys are going to be fighting some badgers now. Because they are definitely threatening and they are attacking. They are coming towards you. So everybody roll initiative. Let's do this. Oh. Nice rolls, guys. Not too bad. All right. So looks like Dorothy, you've got the initiative. You've got the jump. You may go first, ma'am. Now, I do want to say this.
Literally?
What's that?
I said hopefully literally, because I'm going to go after badger number 1.
Okay, so now I do want to warn you. These are, these gouges are a foot and a half wide. Your feet could possibly get stuck. So if you guys are moving over any kind of crevices, you guys are going to need to make a very basic dexterity or athletics check. And I'm talking just don't roll a 1 to 5, basically. So, Dorothy, you're up. Because you're going to have to, because you would know your surrounding. You need to be a little bit more careful. It's not like you're just nonchalantly walking up this pyramid anymore. So, you may go, Dorothy. Now watch, nobody's going to move over these things. They're just going to turtle back.
But I'm going to jump over that crevice there in front of me and try to get to badger number 1.
So that right here?
Sure. I was going to go one more down, but that works too.
Sure, you can go right here. Absolutely. Give me a whatever's better for you, athletics or dexterity. Go ahead and roll it. Oh, you have no problem at all. You maneuver to where you need to go, and you may attack. As these things are thirsting for blood. These honey badgers with little spines and spikes sticking up out of them.
As I jumped over the crevice, I took out Lloyd, my longsword.
You've named your longsword, huh? Nice.
All my dwarf characters do. And as she lands, she brings it up to chuck down on badger number 1.
Sure thing. You may swing when ready.
And failed miserably.
Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, that's horrible.
Lloyd doesn't go down the crack, does he?
No, unfortunately. That would be pretty cool, though. Valen, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to take out my light crossbow, and I'm going to shoot badger number 4.
Okay, go ahead and let's see. Badger number 4, go ahead and do a -2 because of the cover. You've got Mr. Xiphus in front of you, so you'll be rolling at -2. And just don't roll a 1, because then Xiphus is going to become a pincushion.
Press the -2 down at the bottom.
Yep, that's it. Very good. And just drop your attack on that giant badger 4. Or you can control click it. There you go, perfect. And now you can just click the attack on your character sheet. Your light crossbow attack. Alright, so the attack is a 12. I don't know why it's not attacking the target. That is weird. But the attack with a 12 on a giant badger is a miss. You barely missed the badger. So, anything else? Would you like to take any movements, anything like that? Go for it. And pass it on to Xiphus whenever you're ready. You got to have the combat tracker open to pass it, by the way, just in case you guys forgot. Top right-hand corner, swords crossed. There you go.
Okay, so I just hit turn complete.
That's it. Or, yeah. Yep, there you go. Next actor, Xiphus. You are up, sir. What say you?
Alright. Yeah, Xiphus is going to whip out his rapier and start dancing around a little bit.
Don't tell me you're clicking spoons, please, for the love of all that's sacred.
No spoons.
No,
And
it's
then-
the board.
And then Xiphus is going to cast Mage Armor on himself.
Alright. So that's a bonus action, right?
I think it's an action, actually.
Is it? Okay.
Unfortunately,
Hey,
yep.
Dave.
Alright. Yeah, what's up?
I just noticed that I've got 3 wounds still.
Oh, no problem. You have no wounds.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine says wounded too.
Yeah, you've got no wounds, Val. Yeah, you've got none. I saw that, and I was like, okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and give you guys a like a full rest right now. So go ahead and use your drop that pendant back on yourself, please, for me. Oh,
Okay.
the initiative. You guys re-roll initiative real quick. Don't re-roll it. Just put it back in whatever initiative number you have. I forgot that. This is my first time using Fantasy Groans, by the way, guys. Just to let you know. So you guys put your initiatives back in there.
How do we put our initiative
Yeah, how do I
back?
put it back in there?
Oh, okay. I'll have to do it for you. Read me out your numbers. Aachen, what did you have?
I had a 7.
Steamy. I love that name. What'd you have?
I had a 10.
Mrs. Dorothy. What'd you have?
17.
All right. Xiphus.
That'd be a 12, Dave.
And last but not least, Raz. What did you have, Valen?
I had a 15.
I had a 37, Dave.
Shem had it an 8.
All right, thanks, Shem. I keep wanting to call you Shemp for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's the Three Stooges inside of me. I don't know. Maybe it's the curly.
Anything but late for dinner.
I know. Tell me about it. All right, and the Badgers. What did the Badgers have? Anybody remember what the
11.
Badgers have?
11, yeah.
They had a 1, Dave.
I love it. I was waiting for someone to do that.
It couldn't fit through them cracks coming up.
There we go. Man, I need to pay attention to stuff like that more, but I've got so much stuff going on, so. All right, so let's see. Valen, you need to get that back on. I mean, Xiphus, you need to get that buff back on you. And there you go. I think that's where you left off. You gonna take any movements or anything, Xiphus?
Yeah, I moved up to stand beside Dorothy, and I kind of scanned the sky for my owl that flew off somewhere. That's the end of my turn.
He's what is his name? And he's circling up above you.
His name is Hoots.
Hoots. Well, all of a sudden you hear a screeching from up above you, and Hoots falls directly in front of your feet with an arrow inside of him, kind of piercing through his head.
Oh, good.
I'm just kidding. I'm just playing, dude. Hoots is up around.
Hooters.
Xiphus falls to his knees and like shouts to the sky, right?
I'm incapacitated with grief.
Hoots is just, he's hovering up above you. Caw, caw. I know an owl doesn't sound like that. But
I thought you said he was going to stroke out and just.
All right, giant badger time. Badgers? We don't need no stinking badgers, do we? All right, so the badger that's on Bet Dorothy, actually this one's going to be on Xiphus. And these things are going to attack, and these things are pretty vicious. So this thing gnaws out at you, Xiphus, and misses, and then it tries to slash at you with its claws. Oh, that was so close to a crit, Xiphus. Did you see that thing roll over?
Oh, yes.
So it does hit you, and it slashes you for a total, wow,
Wait.
of 8 damage. But you got your shield, right?
It said it missed.
Yeah,
Did
it missed. But,
Oh, it did miss, yeah.
yeah, because I have a 19.
Well, I'll take that damage back. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. I saw 17. I'm like, well, he's got cloth on that shit. But yeah, I forgot you got your armor on.
Good old blade dancer.
I'm the DM, goddammit. I can do whatever I want. That shit hits you. No, I'm just kidding. All right, that's it for Badger number 1. Badger number 2. Let's see. Badger number 2 is going to move in to attack Old Steamy. And Steamy, you're getting this thing claws on you and misses, and that's it for him. He's not even going to. He basically stumbled over the gouge. Next Badger, Steamy.
Ha-ha!
Exactly. You're getting attacked again, so don't think you're out of the woods yet. Oh my gosh, another one!
Oh my god.
Oh,
You were saying, good sir.
Ba-dum-ba-boom.
damn it, Badgers. Badgers, God. All right, Shemgra, you, sir, are going to get attacked. But in the meantime, Dorothy and Xiphus, you may give me several attacks of opportunity on this giant badger that just moved out of your proximity, or your reach, as D&D 5e calls it.
Alright.
Something about Shemgra just chapped this honey badger's ass. Xiphus, nice smack with your staff. Takes a total of 8 damage. It's definitely heavily wounded. Dorothy, what say you? Dorothy, that is a hit.
Nice.
Dorothy, you kill the giant badger. How dare you kill this badger? This thing is dead. You basically just slice it in half. Alright, so next is, let's see. The next badger, badger number 5. This is the one that's on Xiphus. Well, the other one that's on Xiphus. The bite is a miss, and the claws following up as it hisses, slashes you twice and hits you for a total of 6 slashing damage from the claws.
Ouch.
Steamy Tide, what say you?
I am going to swirl around to Badger number 2, lift up my quarterstaff with both hands, and whack it on the head.
All right, let's do it. 14's a hit. You may roll damage, sir.
Bam.
All right. 9
And I'm going to
damage.
follow it up with a big old punch to the snout.
A big ol' unarmed strike attack to the mouth. I like it.
Gonna boop the snoot.
And that's a hit, too. You hit him. You barely hit him, but you hit him, Steamy.
Bam.
Yeah, you take that thing out. Nice job. Nice job, Steamy. All right, you may pass it whenever you're ready, sir. You can actually take movement if you'd like to, and I would love for you to actually take some movement, because I'd love to give attacks of opportunity to players. So
We know, Dave.
that, I don't get to do it very often, so I try to hype it up as much as I can. All right, Steamy, looks like you're done then. Shem?
Actually, I was going to move over to here.
Okay, you can go ahead and move then. And whenever you're going to do that, do the correct path for me. So, do an arrow to here and here, because I want to see the path you're taking. I know I'm
sorry.
being technical. That's okay. Next time, I'm just going to kill you and kick you out of the game. So just don't let it happen, Steamy.
No big deal, though.
No big deal. No pressure, Steamy. But Shem, it's your turn. And, Anime, I'm just kidding. So I'm in rare form
Alright, so-
tonight, I think.
You are a bit salty tonight, I think.
I think it's sweating my balls off all day with no fucking power is what's did it to me. I think I sweat like 10 pounds worth of water. I just sat on the back
The
porch.
boys
all
and
day.
Gatorade.
Yeah. No,
All right, so
didn't do that.
I stepped over that crack. Oh, funny.
Yeah, give me the give me that roll. All right, you're fine. Sandman,
I'm
what's
gonna
up,
finish
buddy?
walking up to this guy.
Good to see you,
As soon
Sandman.
as they would have came out, I would have pulled out both of my. Oh, well, to pull out both my scimitars, and that's what I'm going to be attacking with.
Okay. And you guys are hearing more of this teeth grinding on, these teeth grinding on one another, and you hear more, this hissing down into the cracks. So it seems like there could be possibly something else, and it's coming from all around you. Nice hit on the giant badger, though.
Right, so I would have taken both as a single strike from the top right to the bottom left towards this badger, both looking like they hit.
Go ahead and roll damage for your main hand. Nice max damage. 8 slashing.
And my second.
I bet you are. Sandman. All right, so this thing is heavily wounded now. All right, so did the damage actually go to the badger?
Oh, I'll drop it on there.
No problem. You can just take it from the chat and drop it in. You can always do that. So there you go. Perfect. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Another great feature. They think about everything, don't they? All right, go ahead and pass it whenever you're done, Shem. If you want to take any other movement, I'd love for you to take it. But it looks like it's Auken's turn. So Auken, you may go, sir.
I'll just move up to the closest badger, badger number 3.
All right, sure thing.
And I take my battle axe from my back and take it above my head and just smack it on the skull.
Here's my holy hand grenade, guys. Miss Scarlet made that for me. Isn't that awesome? It's bejeweled and blinged out and everything. Nice hit, man. You hit it. 15 with your battle axe. 8 slashing damage to that thing. It's very heavily wounded. What say you? Anything else, Auk?
No.
Okay, go ahead and pass it. We'll go to round number 2 now. So Dorothy, it looks like Dorothy's going to be up. Shem, it looks like you healed him. Which one was supposed to be
5.
Number 5.
Yeah, you healed it. I'm seeing that now.
I got scimitars of healing. Nice.
You do. Yeah, it's 11 damage to number 5. This thing is almost dead. All right, so a couple more badgers appear. One appears beside Valen, springs up out of the gouge, and also another one closer to your left, Valen. If you're looking at your character from north to south, you have one popped up on this one over here popped up too. So.
Yeah, I see it.
All right, so Dorothy, what say you?
Yeah. So, as I killed the last one, I took a step back swing and chopped that thing in half.
All right,
Once
what'd you do?
he was dead. As I pull my foot back, that's when I take a swing back at the one in front of me. And miss again, just not as badly.
The honey badger does like a backflip and kind of does a at you as you missed it.
Sorry, we're here to save the beavers, not the badgers.
And then also gives you a hiss and then winks at you.
Yeah, we're here to save the beavers, not the badgers.
Honey badgers don't play.
I'm always into saving beavers. Anything else for you? Valen, you're up.
I've seen this badger pop up right next to me. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Valen busting out the magic. Go ahead and give me the saving throw. I'll take that saving throw, sir.
Oh man, I lost my. There it is.
You having problems over there?
Went to touch the map and my character sheet went behind it.
Ah. You can
You can
shrink.
minimize it.
Yeah,
that
you can
helps.
shrink that stuff if you need to shrink the map. You can in the lower right hand corner.
That's okay. I scrolled down. I had to find out what number he was.
Ah, I gotcha. All right, so he failed a saving throw. You may do your radiant damage to the honey badger. Very nice. He's wounded pretty heavily. Anything else for you?
Nope, that's all.
All right, Xiphus, you're up.
Alright, I think Xiphus is going to take a swing at Badger 5, try to put him out of his misery.
You guys are surrounded. You guys are in trouble. It's a bunch of badgers for level 1. That's a hit. 11 AC. Very nice, Xiphus. You take
Shish
down.
kebabs it.
Yeah, badger number 5 is incapacitated. He's down and out. All right, so
And I'm
any
gonna,
movement?
yes sir, I'm gonna move down here.
I love it. Oh, and give me
Hey,
a quick
Xiphus.
check as well.
IL. Is that your meat for tonight?
I love it.
I'll share it.
As he kills it, it kind of flips up into the air, and he catches it by the tail, and he just carries it with him. Of course it is. All right, so you even with the advantage, it would have been successful. So yeah, you're good to go. You make it across the gouge, and it looks like it is the badger's turn again. So the first badger is going to attack Dorothy. It's going to do a bite and follow it up as with a claw. And it looks like Dorothy is safe with 2 misses. Next badger on Aachen. Will it officially turn into a game and take him out? First attack is a miss. Second attack, which is the claws, which is the
It's
more
just a
potent.
hit.
It is just a hit, barely a hit, for a total of 6 slashing damage as you are feeling the effects of those 2 slashes. Next badger is the badger that's on Valen, and Valen is going to be no, in fact, this badger is going to run up on Dorothy and attack. That's what it's going to do. So sorry about that. First attack on Dorothy is a miss, of course. Just like my players say, of course it is, Dave. Second, the slash, you are safe as you just kind of bash that thing away from you from behind. Next badger.
Xiphus is
Valen.
impressed with the dwarf.
The dwarf can hold her own. Valen, you're going to get hit, bud, with a bite. It chomps right into your thigh. Kind of jumps up and you know, you got armor and cloth and stuff flying all over the place, and it pierces you for 6 damage, and then it
Hold on to your nut.
yeah, and then it jumps off of you and does like a triple Linden backflip and slashes at you with its claws, and it hits Valen again. Valen, you're possibly in trouble. Oh, Valen goes down with a 7. God.
Of course.
It's an official game.
It is an official game. Another Adventures League character is down. You are down, and you're bleeding out basically. Of course, there's no bleeding out in 5e, but you will have to start doing some death saving throws. So Steamy Tide. That's such a. Every time I say Steamy Tide, my stomach starts to growl. So, Steamy, you're up.
I'm gonna
You hear a
face this right in
screech
front of me.
behind you, and you hear a thud, and your cleric's down and out behind you.
I'm gonna face the badger right in front of me here, take a big old wind up, and smack him with my quarterstaff.
All right, let's do it. Nice hit. Ooh, minimum damage, but you still hit him for 3.
Now I will boop him in the snoot.
All right. Bonus attack. Nice hit. 21. Very nice. Nice rolls.
If we named our own episodes on YouTube, it should be named Boop to Snoop.
Mm-hmm.
You have killed another badger. You're single-handedly vanquishing all of the honey badgers around you, Steamy. You can take movement if you'd like. You still have some movement left, I would assume.
Yep, I'm gonna walk over there and head over to Zy. Or
I like it.
yeah, Zy. Or Valen, rather. Sorry.
Very good. All right. So let's go to Shem. Shemp, you're up now.
So Shem would have heard the squealing of Valen behind him and turned.
All right. Steamy, give me an acrobatics or strength roll while you're at it. Probably acrobatics for you. Shem, I'm allowing you to move there. And what else are you doing, Shem?
Am I
You're fine, Steamy.
needing to cross that to attack the one north of me?
Yeah, because it looks like he's still going to attack Valen. It looks like he's hovering over him, and he's kind of on his back legs, and it looks like he's fixing to pounce on him with a claw attack.
All right, so I'm going to take my main hand scimitar and give him a shout at the tail.
Okay, sounds good. Nice. Let's see if you can heal this thing again.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so you hit this thing. It's in bad shape. The tail goes flying off, and it's wiggling on the ground. And then it wiggles enough to where it falls down into the crevice.
But seeing he's not quite felled and having gotten his attention, I'll give a shot to the head.
Okay. All right, the attack is a hit. And this thing is dying. You basically just...
I'll lop his head off with that last one.
Yeah,
got his head and his tail.
Exactly. The head rolls down into the gouge as well. So
The
nice.
form of the end off.
Yeah, very nice. That thing was just fixing to, pounce on Valen again, and you came in like a whirling dervish and slice his tail off in its head with one fell swoop. Thing is out.
Yes,
All right.
If it's not that, I would have been dead.
With that, I'll turn my attention to the badger to my right, and turn is done.
Okay. Aachen, what say you? Wow, good job on these
I'm
badgers.
going to Valen.
Okay, so you're going to assist as well. I like it. Give me a dex or strength check. Probably strength for you, which would be better. I like it.
Strength check, okay.
Yep. Oh, nice. Man, what kind of beautiful acrobatical move do you do as you're, with that 20 roll? I don't know what you're doing. Are you kind of dancing or jumping or doing a flip, whatever? I want this to be dramatic because you rolled a 20.
Oh, I was just one hand on my back, on one foot, doing hanging on one foot over the gorge.
Sort of like a special
Just-
Belgian dance.
No, just because I was sitting
Hey,
down
hey, 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 hey!
on one foot. Yeah,
I like
no
it.
problem.
You got it. All right, so
Uh,
what are you going to do now?
I'm taking my big hand and laying it on Valen.
And sticking it into his pouch and taking all his money.
Nope.
It's Adventures League. You can't do that in this game, Lord.
I'm gonna lay my hands on him.
All right. Sounds good. So you're going to use your divine power to give him some health.
Yeah.
All right. You going to give him 1 hit point, or what are you going to give him, bud?
I'm gonna give him 2.
Okay. Valen, you start to feel a warmth come over your body as the Goliath and you are locked eye to eye. And you
As
see
they-
him groping all over you.
I take note out of the corner of my eye exactly where old Skywatcher starts touching and groping. And think, oh my god, I hope I never go down.
Just on the shoulder.
Just the tip. All right, so you get back 2. You've got 7 wounds there, Valen. You are back conscious, but you're prone, so we'll take a minute.